So what I would like to talk about today is the deservability. And this really relates to the channeling that this channel in front of you is doing right now, because he was so scared to do this channeling because, first of all, he couldn't believe that he was able to do it because he didn't have any past experiences of connecting to the higher realm himself. So as you can imagine, what you haven't had an experience with, you don't have any confidence, do you? Right? But he did have an experience similar that he can get a hold of in terms of the channeling, which is the ability for him to speak English. He didn't have much of a resistance, so to speak, before he got to be able to speak good English. So that experience was a help for him, although he didn't have much experience for the spirituality or psychic abilities. So what enabled him to do this right now is the idea of unconditional love, which is the basis of all the abilities, all the manifestations, everything that you experience in this physical reality or any realities at all is based on this idea of unconditional love. So when you understand, first of all, mechanically, and also embody that idea or energy of unconditional love, you can do pretty much anything. So whatever experience you have in this physical reality lifespan that you cannot do something, something isn't coming to you, etc., is all about your sort of not allowing the unconditional love to flow through you in this particular instance. So everyone has an experience of flowing through the unconditional love in certain circumstances. Like for this channel's example, the speaking of English, he was so unconditionally loving himself, therefore there was no resistance to achieving that ability. But for this channeling things, although he was so passionate, he was just having so pull to this idea of trying to or wanting to manifest this thing, he just couldn't believe or he couldn't embody the unconditional loving state to manifesting or to allowing through this energy to come through. So this is an example of allowing yourself to the energy of unconditional love to manifest something. And it takes a courage to a certain extent, but it's not ability itself, or it's not the experience even itself that allow you to experience what you want to manifest. It's really allowance. It's really the unconditional loving state that you really, really want to achieve anything. That's the basis of anything, everything, because all of this physical reality that you experience right now is coming from this unconditional love, which you call source, right? Everything you see it is a result of that fundamental energy of the universe. So once you align with that, for any desire you have in your physical reality or your lifespan, desire have no choice but to manifest, because that's how it works.